Welcome back everyone to the Space Engineers Modded Survival Series. You can see that the thruster up there is still smoking. We'll deal with that at another time. But what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be looking at this unknown signal over here, just quickly, just for the beginning of the episode. And then I'm going to start trying to move all of this stuff over to that new location, because I really like that location. There's loads of ice there. And I'd say it's nicer than here, kind of. It's a nice little cavern, bit more secure, and just a cool place to be. So, yeah. So the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to just go in the smaller vehicle here. What did I call this? The facsimile, as it is called. And here we go. So we are going to rise up, and we're going to try and fly towards this thing. Is this thing really heavy? Oh, we are carrying 91k stone. Okay, let's rethink that, shall we? Let's try and let's put this back down. Let's just put the brakes on. Let's not try that again. That is not the best vehicle to be. Oh my god, it's rolling downhill. That's fine. We'll ignore what just happened there. So I am pleased to report, as you may be able to tell by the audio quality, that my Blue Yeti is now back up and running again. So much better audio quality now, hopefully. And also, I've started using Vegas Pro 19 instead of the old 14 that I used to use to edit my videos. And I've just realised, what have I just done? My hydrogen bottle's empty. I thought it was like 100% full. Uh-oh, that's not good. I did not mean to do that. I didn't really think that through, did I? Right, okay. This is an interesting position to be in then. Let's, where's our base? It's this way. How far have I actually gone? I don't think I've gone that far, have I? Let's just try and cut down our hydrogen usage as much as possible. And let's just, it's down to 4. It's down to 4. Okay. Okay, this was not the best idea. Now I am completely stranded 2 kilometers away from the base. Why did I do that? I really don't understand why I thought that was a good idea, to not even check my hydrogen first. That's just me being me, I'm afraid. It is what it is. It happens on this series and all my other series. We'll go with it. Let's try and we should have taken the facsimile first, but we'll ignore that for now. I'm just going to make sure that my hydrogen is actually full this time. So let's just head into the connector here and let's have a look at our hydrogen generator, and let's just swap our bottles over. And if it will kick in. You know what? For security, I'm actually going to bring 2 bottles with me, because I do not trust this anymore to, you know. Oh, hello. Our inventory is completely full apparently. Let's just move all of this stuff into the assembler then, or at least try to, and let's withdraw our last bottle from the O2H generator. We should have plenty of fuel now to actually do this. That did not go to plan. That was just stupid. Never mind. I can probably save on fuel actually if I do this and just deactivate, and then we're not burning any fuel by just hovering like this. I will stabilize it now though, because we don't want to go smack into the floor. That would not be the most pleasant experience. Oh, okay, right. Unknown signal. What have you got for me this time? Here we go. We remember how fun this was last time. Can I? Oh, we had it then. Yes. Okay, here we go. What have we got? Leopard grinder. Leopard grinder. What are these rewards? Leopard grinder? I'll tell you who's getting grinded. You silly. Honestly, a leopard grinder. What am I going to do with a leopard grinder in this scenario? I am on a planet with just me on my own. How's a leopard grinder going to help? I suppose it could be motivated. Did I just grind the computer? Oh, for God's sake, I just grinded down those computers, didn't I? Never mind. Whatever it was, it doesn't matter. Let's just do this again. We are going to go down quite quickly, actually. Let's just turn our dampeners off and try hovering this way. Look at this. Look at this. We can just go this way. It's like Iron Man. Yeah. See this? See this? It's just like Iron Man. Look, I look exactly like him. Don't. Oh my god. What the hell just happened to my legs? What is going on with my legs? What? This game. Oh my god, I don't know what it. Oh my god, I'm making a YouTube Shorts clip of that. That was fantastic. Okay, that was unexpected. We'll ignore that ever happened. Is all of this really full? Okay, we are gonna of course we have our big cargo container now, don't we? Let's just move everything into the large cargo container. Well, I typed in large car. There we go. Oh, I thought that was full for a second. Then I was worried for a second there. I have just realised as well that I actually haven't put in place any kind of survival kit or anything, which means if I died, I would be kind of in a bad place. So I'm going to try and amend that as quickly as I can. So I do have the component needed, obviously, because I ground down the other one. So I'm just going to get the survival kit ready. Where should I put it? Should I just put it here? This base is only going to be temporary anyway. We'll just have it here just in case. Oh, we have all the components ready. Wow. Okay, this is nice, as I'll say. Let's just get our medical components, shall we? 3 medical components, and there we go. Perfect. Now we have our survival kit, and we are able to heal. I'm sure a lot of people, when I record this video, episode 3 is coming out today, so I'm sure by this episode, a lot of you will have told me off for not having the survival kit online. I do apologise. That is just me being thick again, but we'll go with it. Now, what do you need to get a medical components? What is the required thing? So we're going to need 15 medical components. So let's say 12, because we'll take the ones from the survival kit that we have already. Oh, it's silver. Of course it is. Okay, so we're going to need to amend that at some point. I might even put an ore detector on this thing over here. I believe I actually have space. I could just shove one here. Maybe somehow squeeze an antenna on as well, which would be quite useful. I'm not entirely sure how we're gonna go about that, but as long as we could have something functioning like that. I mean, we could technically do it with this one, actually. In fact, you know what? Let's do that. Let's do that, because then we can go about finding our silver. I'm assuming you can get silver on Earth, right? I feel like I haven't played this game enough to not know this stuff. So let's just grab the required components for a small antenna. So we'll plop that there, and then we'll get an ore detector as well in slot 5. I believe we probably can pull this off just by withdrawing them like this. Yep, okay. And can we do it with this one as well? Wow, okay. First try. Nice. So we're going to try and have all of this stuff as low to the ground as possible. Not so it's smack on the ground, because that obviously wouldn't go very well in the long run. But it is what it is. Just don't worry about it. Let's just try and... Yeah, that will do. That's a good placement. Perfect. Okay, so we have these components. Let's just keep the antenna so it's in a place where it's not going to broadcast too far. Let's say 1,000 meters. That will be far enough. I don't think there's anything quite within 1,000 meters just yet, so that's good. Let's get this going. So we have the antenna on, we have the ore detector, and let's sort out the ore detector so that it is on full range. Now, I am slightly concerned that for silver, we would actually need to... oh dear, why is my steering not working? I am concerned that we would need a slightly longer range ore detector, like a large grid one, in order to get silver. So it is possible that we could potentially do like a large grid, small grid combination on this thing, and just shove a large grid ore detector on top of this vehicle. And that could just be our scout for ores, and then we could go and drill them out manually, or take this. That would be very, very useful. But we have this now, so that's nice and useful. Now let's just clear out our inventory. Oh, whoa, I just got a massive lag spike. What just happened there? Hello? Is there's fighting going on maybe? I don't know. That ship that was up there is gone, hasn't it? I'm not sure. Has it just flown over, or is it just completely gone? I think it's just completely gone. Okay, never mind. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start packing this entire base up. I don't know how exactly I'm going to do it. Maybe I will kind of compress it all into the cargo container and then just take the cargo container as one big unit. I will probably need more thrusters for that though, so I think we should start preparing this ship as to be like a transport kind of thing. And to do that, I'm going to add some more atmospheric thrusters, and that should be very, very useful. So let's just put away all of the stuff in our inventory at the moment. So apart from the hydrogen bottles, because that went very wrong last time. In fact, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to rename the large cargo container to this, and that way when we go in the inventory, it will come up as... There you go. It will come up as first, other than the thing that we're already looking at. So that's going to be very useful for later. I still have this ice in my inventory. Bit annoying, but we'll go with it. So all we need to do is just turn this thing into a temporary transport and just add it so it has enough thrust to be able to carry this cargo container with all of our resources inside. I do also just want to check the batteries in this thing, just to make sure fully recharged in 2 days. So they are stored power 558. So it's about 1/6 of the way full. That should be fine. To be honest, considering the amount of batteries we have, with only the small thrusters, I think it will be alright. Let's just grab all of the resources that we'll need. So I'm going to add, I think, 8 thrusters to this. we are going to need to build loads more motors, I've just realized. So let's build like 300 motors, and let's just do it that way, and they should be very, very useful. Now, we obviously don't have to worry about the drills because we're not going to be using the drills for a little bit. This isn't going to be completely repurposed into a transport ship permanently. It's just for temporary reasons, just so that we can get it over to the new place nice and safely, and that will be very, very useful. So I am actually going to build way more motors than that because I've just realised we are going to need a lot more. We should be able to do that just fine. Let's just start building these first 2 thrusters then, and hopefully we should have this ready to go by the next episode, and then we will completely move over to the next base, and that should be a really, really interesting change, and it'll be a nice change of scenery as well. So the only thing we're going to be lacking is definitely the motors, I think. So what I'm just going to do is I'm going to build all of the thrusters without the motors, and then I'm going to do the motors afterwards, just so that it's easier to do later. And there we go, you see, so we just do it like that, and then we remove it from our build planner, and then we can go back in and do it this way, and I think that just works a lot better. So that should work a lot better for what we're trying to do here. Let's just remove it again, and I believe we may be able to get all of these up, to be honest, depending on how many resources we have, because I did build a lot of resources last time, and that has, you know, that's paid off up until now, so we should be able to just get all of this stuff going in one go, which should be very good. Yeah, I mean, we're only 2 thrusters away. We are 75% of the way through all the other resources in terms of getting these thrusters up, so should be fairly good. And we only have 1 thruster to go. You see, that's the point. It's just, this works very, very well. And there we go. And now all we need is the remaining final motors, and that should be, they should be on their way now. I suppose what I could do actually is I could set the survival kit to build them at the same time, so we get a little bit more speed out of these, because why not, you know? It should work fine. There we go. See? So we have a little bit more speed in terms of these. And when we get to the new base and we set it all up, we'll definitely have more than 1 basic assembler. In fact, we'll probably build a regular assembler, and then we can get some upgrade modules on it, like the power efficiency or the speed, depending on what we do. And that will work out really, really well. So, yeah. So I'm going to get this transport ship all done for the next episode, and we'll be able to move everything we have here over to the new location. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that. If you enjoyed this episode, please do consider leaving it a like, as I really, really do appreciate it, and consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. And also, consider joining the Discord server. The link is in the description below, and if you join it, it is the best way to talk to me directly, and it's the best way to communicate with everybody else in the AMW gaming community. I believe there's about 100 people in it now, or we're getting close to that anyway, so it is a really nice place to be, and it's pretty cool to have loads of chats with you guys. So yeah, please do join it if you're interested in stuff like that. So thank you guys very much for watching this one, and I'll see you in the next episode.